It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture. Here's a quick news break with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you following your boy. It's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And it's all that is Mr. TALIAFERRO. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. No need to rush. I don't bite. I promise I don't, even though I got big teeth. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? So the talk of the music world is the Grammys that took place on Sunday. Very different looking Grammys this year, obviously because of the pandemic. So I did watch like an hour, and I usually don't watch the Grammys. I saw that their ratings were at an all-time low, under 9 million viewers total. I usually don't watch the Grammys, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. My lady was watching it. I woke up from a nap, and I saw Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak performing. And I liked them a lot. I like that, I'ma leave the door open. That's the old soul in me. I love that record. That record is hard. We're going to talk about that more in a second here. But yes, I want to highlight some of the big winners and even some of the losers from last night's festivities. I want to start with what stole my eye. Man, my favorite rapper going right now, one of my top three. I got like a top three, top four favorite rappers in the game. Lil Baby. Man, oh man, did he kill it last night with his Bigger Picture performance. So for those who maybe missed the Grammys, didn't get a chance to see it, Lil Baby did an entire performance dedicated to Rayshard Brooks, who was gunned down in Atlanta, Georgia last year. He was unarmed. Remember the Wendy's incident in Atlanta? They burnt that Wendy's down, by the way, after Rayshard Brooks was killed there. A police officer killed him. I believe it was one of those situations where the police officer saw Rayshard Brooks sleep in his car, not really bothering anybody. Police officer was trying to get Rayshard Brooks to wake up and all that stuff. I'm thinking in my mind, yo, just call the man an Uber home. If he can't drive, I get that. But let him go home. Just get him an Uber or something. Don't take his keys from him. Make him pick him up at the police station. You didn't have to kill him. Essentially, Rayshard Brooks and the police officers got into an altercation. I think Rayshard ran out with the taser gun. And this still baffles me. Clearly, the police officer knew Rayshard Brooks didn't have a real gun in his hand because he had their taser gun in his hand. Nevertheless, Rayshard Brooks was still gunned down by the police in Atlanta. That case is still open. Please, y'all hold me to the fire. I will make sure I give you guys updates on that one. But what Lil Baby did was dope. He pretty much reenacted that shooting during his Grammys performance. He had some dope surprise guests. One of them is my leader, Tamika Mallory, came out, and she called out every damn body. And when she talks, I listen. She called out President Joe Biden. She said, we gonna put your foot to the fire. We ain't letting up off you. I love when she speaks. Like I said, when she talks, I shut up and I listen. Also, Lil Baby allowed Killer Mike to come in with a little guest slot there to give a little verse speaking on just the state of America. I loved every bit of Lil Baby's performance. He is, to me, the best going right now. Also, Lil Baby had the pleasure of meeting Jay-Z. I saw him tweet out right after the Grammys. I met Jay-Z. He led the security walk with, and he walked by himself. That is some boss-ish. Speaking of Beyonce and Jay-Z, they were both in attendance for the Grammys. Not only did Beyonce make some history, their daughter even made history. They winning so much. The Carters winning so much. Even their daughter is winning. Blue Ivy became the second youngest ever to win a Grammy. And her mother, you might have heard of her. Her name is Beyonce. She made even more history by breaking the record for most Grammys ever won by a female. She now has 28 of them bad boys. And she only trails Quincy Jones for the most Grammys of all time. Congratulations to Queen B. A couple of the Grammys that she won was alongside Megan Thee Stallion, who took home 3 Grammys. Congratulations to Megan. She won 2 for Savage with Beyonce, and then she won 1 Grammy for Best New Artist. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion has been the best new artist for like the last 4 years now. God, she's Louise, Megan. You're not a new artist anymore. Damn, you're one of the biggest female rappers in the game right now. You're not a new artist anymore. But congratulations to Megan. And also congratulations to Beyonce and everybody else that won at the Grammys over the weekend. Shout out to the winners and also shout out to the losers. So again, we know there's got to be losers for the people to win. There has to be somebody on the other side of that. And boy, was this some of your favorite rappers pissed as they did not win at the Grammys. Lil Wayne tweeted out, "Fuck the Grammys." Yo, he just said, "Fuck them." He was like, "Just forget it." And Moneybagg Yo, who I don't even think Bag was nominated for a Grammy. He definitely wasn't nominated. He said, "I used to want a Grammy so bad till I realized it ain't nothing but a trophy. That don't determine who you is or what you done accomplished. Hashtag stay focused." I feel him. They were pissed, but nobody was more upset than the West Coast's own Roddy Ricch. Man, excuse me for being antisocial last year. One of my favorite projects of the year. Roddy was nominated for a few of them Grammys. He did not take one home. And I'm assuming Roddy is upset about a couple of different things. We'll talk about it more in a second. He hopped on his IG Live after the Grammys to just voice his frustrations with everything.
He is not that way. It's like, this ain't, you feel me? So I get the Grammy. You can talk about the Grammy all day long. Like, Grammys cool, but it's just like, I don't want niggas to be like older to be politicking. I feel like that's more so should be the thing. Or where if I get nominated for 6 Grammys, I look to that had 22, 23, 24, 25 of these months, and I come in here, I want to get nominated for 6 this year. I feel like that's a good number. I want to get nominated, and this shit, you just piss on that shit. Like, how you think that make the world look at my accomplishment? That I did all this shit, so I did all this, you feel me? And you pissing on.
So I think Roddy is upset about the fact that, number one, he didn't win, but also even if he had won, he's upset that, I think he's talking about Kanye West. For those who don't remember, Kanye West last year, he pissed on a Grammy, pretty much trying to denounce the award show. And by the way, ironically, even though Kanye pissed on the Grammys last year, he won a Grammy this year for gospel. So even pissing on the Grammys, Ye still won a Grammy this year. So I think what Roddy's upset is, I'm trying to combine things here and translate for him. I think he's upset about the hard work that he put in. Right? And I'm assuming he really wanted to win a Grammy. He did perform. He's like, yo, I put in all this work to be, let's call a spade a spade. We want to be recognized by our peers. And we also want to be recognized by people that maybe don't listen to our music, to let them know this is what I'm doing over here. I think he's like, yo, I put all this hard work and dedication in to be nominated by the Grammys, only for the Grammys to still give awards to people who literally piss on a Grammy. Literally, Kanye pissed on a Grammy, and he still won. And I think what Roddy is saying, like, yo, I'm respecting y'all awards show. I show up, I perform for y'all, and I didn't win anything, but y'all giving an award to somebody who pissed on one of y'all awards. Y'all let me know what y'all got out of Roddy Ricch's IG Live. That's what I took from it. Again, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the comment box below what y'all think about him venting via his IG Live. You rarely hear Roddy speak too, so you know he had to be super upset after the Grammy festivities. I am looking forward to Roddy Ricch's second album. I got some high expectations for that young man because he delivered. That Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial is a classic to me, damn it. A great body of work from Roddy last year. What up to the West Coast out there that's tuned in to your boy. Speaking of the charts, man, while people were celebrating at the Grammys, Drake was making some more history on them Billboard Hot 100 charts. I'm sure he'll be nominated for a lot of Grammys next year. He'll probably win some, as Drake's Scary Hours 2 little 3-pack that he delivered next week has him atop the Billboard charts again. This is historic, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, number 2, and number 3 on the Billboard's chart all belong to Drizzy Drake. What's Next is number 1. Want to Needs with Lil Baby is 2. And then that Lemon Pepper Freestyle is number 3. Drake did a lot of streams with just a 3-pack. It wasn't eligible to be on the Billboard chart list for albums. He would have had the number 1 album by a lot, but it wasn't, because it was only 3 records, it wasn't eligible. But that dude, Drake, he just continues to make history. And to me, the most impressive part is look at number 4 on that chart. It's my favorite record out right now. I'ma leave that door open. That Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak record. Like, that record has the labels 100% back in Atlantic. Obviously, when you got Bruno Mars, his lead single for a project that he's got coming out, y'all know that they gonna get behind that all the budget in the world, and then Drake just drop a 3-pack out of nowhere. He ain't doing no interviews like Bruno and Anderson .Paak. He ain't performing no Grammys. He ain't do none of that. He only dropped that because some of the music leaked out. He was like, here, I'll just give it away to you guys for free. And the boy still charted 1, 2, and 3. He even celebrated his success with none other than Bow Weezy.
I didn't know how else to bring in. I didn't know how else to bring in 1, 2, 3. I had to live with Wizzo.
Man, you know what we do.
Come on, man.
We do it.
I wanna call into your local station and as you, what? That's what we're doing with this. That's what we're doing. I want to thank you, man. I just want to thank y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Brody, man, congratulations to man, go. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
cut with Wizzo, man. Yes.
Situation.
Congratulations to Drake. I still believe he is the guy when it comes to those charts. He, in the streaming world, the charts and radio, it is still Drake's to lose. But I will give y'all my hot take. I talked about this on my Twitter account. I want to share tweets of mine with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Though I think Drake is still the man on the charts, after Lil Baby's performance, what we talked about earlier in this news break, I'm not 100% sure that Drake still the #1 boy as far as rap concerns. Here's what I tweeted out. I said, to me, after watching Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture performance at the Grammys, Lil Baby has officially become the most important rapper in the game. Kendrick don't want to rap, Cole messaging not connecting with the people anymore, and Drake don't touch political issues. Lil Baby has been doing everything they want for the last 18 months. That is from the desk of yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. I want everybody watching this video right now, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching it, to comment below your thoughts. Let me know when you think who's the biggest rapper in the world right now. Tell me the first name that comes to mind. Maybe it's still Drake. Great. Maybe it's still Kendrick. Great. Maybe it's Cole. Maybe it's Future. Maybe it's Meek. Whomever. Maybe you're going with somebody more lyrical. I'm fine with those as well. Talk to me. Let me know in the comment box below. Maybe you're going with a legend like a Eminem or a Jay-Z. I want to know, when you think biggest rapper in the world right now, and consider all things, right? Like, consider all the components that matter to you. I'm considering everything when I say this. To me, Lil Baby is the biggest rapper in the world right now. Again, Drake is still the guy for the charts. When he drops, yes, he's gonna always do #1s. But I'm looking at Lil Baby right now, and the dude represent the streets. Dang, he even hit the messaging with the Bigger Picture joint last year. That record is crazy. It's a big record for him. Hell, even when we talk about Drake, ironically, to me, the best record on that 3-pack is called Want and Needs. The best verse on Drake's 3-pack to me was Lil Baby's on that Want and Needs. Like, even Drake got the boy. Lil Baby watched Drake on that Want and Needs record on that project, on that 3-pack. So y'all let me know. Am I tweaking or what? I think Lil Baby, all things considered, who's got the streets, some of the radio, who's got the clubs, who's got everything that you can encompass, whose messaging is hidden with the people, whose verse, whenever it comes on, you can't turn it off, who's hot. Like, when you encompass all things, to me right now, Lil Baby is the biggest rapper in the world. I would love to know your perspective on this one in the comment box below. If you're watching this video, comment a name. Comment a name. I want to know what you think. Congratulations to everybody out there winning. I think that's it. I don't want to go too much longer on this news break. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. It's what I'll never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. Catch full new episodes of Ferro's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at It's Mr. Taliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at It's Mr. Taliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to Ferro's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at Hoops Ferro, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hoops Ferro as well.